Hello students. So this is a third part of the topic chemical kinetics. So far we have covered what is rate of reaction, introduction part, instantaneous rate and average rate, and the general formula to find out rate when concentration of each term is given. Okay, when concentration of reactant and products are given. So remember this formula for first part. Okay, let's and then we have seen what is the relation of rate of reaction and reaction concentration. So formula is here. The rate is equal to k, where k is the rate constant, and concentration of a concentration b, and with powers x and y. And always remember these powers x or y may not must not be may be equal to coefficient a or b in some cases, but it is not a necessary condition. Okay, and then we have seen uh, and the definition of rate constants is what. Here will be a definition of rate constant is the rate of reaction when concentration of a or b or reactants are taken as a unity. So remember the definition for rate constant also. I think this it must be given here. What is the definition of rate constant? Let me search here. So if it is not given, so always remember in this equation, if concentration of A or B is unity or 1, then the rate of reaction will be equal to rate constant. So definition of rate constant is rate of reaction when concentration of reactants are taken as unity. Okay, then we have seen the how to write down the rate law. So rate law, in rate equation we write rate equation or rate law rate expression. We write only that reactants concentration on which actually rate depends. Okay, it is not necessary that reaction depend on all reactants. Okay, and sometimes there is no dependency of reaction on any one of the reactants. Okay, it does not depend on any one of the reactants. So that reaction is called as zero order reaction. Here it is independent of concentration of A or any one of the किस पे भी डिपेंड नहीं रहेगा concentration. Then the उस reaction को क्या बोलेंगे, zero order reaction. Okay, then we have seen the problems on this finding the rate law. X or we have determined x or y. Okay, we have seen the answer, one of the answer problem also. So today's topic is order of reaction. This is a simple topics. We are going to cover two topics: order of reaction and molecularity, along with intermediate. What is intermediate? So this is a general reaction, and rate law for this is written as a with concentration of A with power x and concentration of B with power y. Square bracket represent concentration. So the total sum x plus y gives the overall order of reaction. This is the general formula to find out order of a chemical reaction. And there are three questions. So if a question asks overall order of reaction, then add the concentration powers of concentration of both the reactant x plus y. If question asks what is the uh, order of reaction with respect to concentration A, then it is X. What is the order of reaction with respect to concentration of reactant B, then it is Y. And overall order is X plus Y. So let's see the examples given. It is written sum of powers of concentration terms in the rate law expression. For example, this is a reaction. This is one of the reaction. It is found and experimentally determined that the rate law depends upon concentration of Western. It is first order. Okay, as the power is 1. For the next, the rate uh, depends on concentration of both the reactant, and the both have power 1. So 1 plus 1 will be 2. So it is a second order. Okay, let's move ahead. Key points for the order of reaction. So order of chemical reaction is it is experimentally determined. We cannot write by own. Okay, the order can be integral or fractional. It can be a 1 by 2, 3 by 2, or any integer. It is shown with an example when rate law having order as a fractional. So order of reaction can be 0. Means rate does not depend on any one of the concentration. Then the reaction is called zero order reaction. In the rate expression for this, rate equal to KNO2. So in this reaction, two reactants NO2 and CO, but rate of reaction depends only the concentration of NO2. So NO2 is written, CO is not written. So order of reaction with respect to this reactant CO is 0, and order of reaction with respect to concentration of NO2 is 2, and overall order is what? 2 plus, here we can write as also CO in a square bracket with power 0. Okay, so if we know that if the power of any term in is 0, then it come as a 1. So that's why it is not written here. Okay, it is written rate is independent of concentration of CO, and overall order is 2. Okay, so only a few reaction of third order are known. Reaction with orders higher than 3 are scanty. So I think we in this topic we have to study only zero order and first order reaction only. So let's see the problems based on this. So in the previous part we have determined the powers x and y. So now we have some problem where in an additional question asks what is the order. Then we have to find out x and y in the same way. Then at last we have to add x plus y. So this is one of the problem where the rate of reaction doubles if concentration of B is triple and that of B is double. First case. So we every time we assume in a general rate is this K, as from the previous part problems. A is double, first case, and what is given, rate of reaction doubles if the concentration of A is triple and B is double, and the rate increases by a factor of 6. Okay, first case is if the concentration of A is double and B is kept constant. So A is doubled, here the rate doubles and B is keeping as constant. So this rate is written two times and concentration of A is double and B is kept constant. This is the first case. In the second case, if the concentration of A is tripled, this A is triple and B is double. So rate increases by 6 times. So written 6 into rate, and they written directly. We have a, written rate 1, rate 2, and rate 3. So we can write in this way also. So concentration of A is triple and concentration of B is triple. So divide and get x and y. Okay, you can solve the problem in the like the way we have solved in our last part. So x, they find it x and y, and just add x. What is the value of y is 1, and the value of x is, where is the value of x? So let me clear all these things. 6, value of y equal to 1. Then I think just put first order in A. The value of x is also a 1. I think they have not written, but if you solve, you will get the answer 1. So first order in A, first order in B. So overall order will be what? A plus x plus y 2. Okay. So here the value of x is also 1. Okay. They have not, I think, solved for x. Okay. So this problem is done. This is the similar problem. Okay. So just you have to add x plus y for getting the overall order. What is this problem 6.4? Reaction is given, rate law is given, rate law, rate expression, rate equation, all terms are same. What is the order? So order will be NO's power is what? 2, H2 power is 1. So 2 plus 1 will be equal to 3. So it is a third order. Overall order is third order. And the order of reaction with respect to NO is 2, and order of reaction with respect to H2 is 1. try this. Is first order in what? CHCl3 and half order in Cl2. So what is the rate law? How will you write rate law? Rate equal to K concentration of CHCl3 with power 1 and into concentration of Cl2 in square bracket with power half. So one overall order will be 1 plus half gives what will it give? It will give you a 3 by 2. Okay, again I am saying rate will be equal to K rate constant concentration of CHCl3 will write in square bracket and the power you will put 1, then concentration of Cl2 you will write down and then power 1 by 2. Okay, so overall order will be 1 plus half 3 by 2. Okay, next problem. So the rate of reaction given, the rate of reaction is, what is the rate given? Concentration of A is given, concentration of B is given, rate constant that we have to calculate. If the reaction is first order in A, second order in B, overall order is means 3. So let's see how it is solved. So first they return rate as first order in A, it is first order in A, so power is 1, in second order in B, so power is 2, and rate is given, a concentration of a concentration, all data is given. Okay, in chemistry the problem solving is very easy, just understand the problem. Okay, rather compared to physics, chemistry's problems are easy, they're straightforward. Okay, so just put the value and get the answer. Okay, here the power of B is square, so don't forget to square. Okay, so let's move to the next problem. Is your brain power? So I think it is the same power problem. If the reaction is first order in A, so rate equal to K concentration of A with the power 1 and zero order in B, so no need to write the concentration of B. Okay, so in how will we solve? This is the same problem as you have. Rate equal to what will be equal to K concentration of A with power 1 as constant with the zeroth order in B. So the B concentration of B will write like this in this way with power 0. So if the power is 0, then no need to write this term. Okay, so I think in the rate is given, rate value is given, concentration of A is given, and you have to determine rate constant. So no need to consider concentration of B as it is not in the this rate equation. So this is also the similar problem you can solve. Okay, I hope you all understand. Okay, let's move ahead. So the new topic is molecularity. So molecularity is also a simple topic. If this is a reaction given, it is a single step and cannot be broken in multiple step. So okay, before molecularity there are sometimes elementary reaction and complex reaction. So elementary reaction, it is a reaction which cannot be broken in further step, or it is a, if the reaction is single step, then it is called elementary reaction. And what is complex reaction? If we combine two elementary reaction, then reaction becomes complex. Okay, okay, single step reaction is called elementary reaction. If any reaction has more than one step, then it is called complex reaction. Okay, so next, what is molecularity of reaction? The molecularity refers to how many reactant molecules are involved in the reaction. In the above reaction, there is only one reactant, so that's why only one reacted here it is. So that's why it is called as unimolecular reaction. And in the other reaction is also there is one reactant, then it is also called unimolecular reaction. So molecularity refers to number of reactant molecules involved. In this reaction, number of reactant molecule is 2, that's why it is a bimolecular. In this reaction, number of reactant molecule is 2, that's why it is also bimolecular reaction. Okay, so a molecularity of an elementary reaction is the number of reactant molecules taking part in it. So I hope you have understood what is molecularity. Molecularity is a simple topic. So in the previous topic what I explained order. So order you have how order is find out. So if we have a rate law or rate equation, just add the power of reactant concentrations. And molecularity is nothing but the number of reactant molecules. Sometimes students count the number of atoms. So here is O3 and O1. So molecularity is 4. So just remember molecularity is number of reactant molecule. We count molecule, okay, not a atom. So next topic, order and molecularity of elementary reaction. So what is the relation? So this is a first problem or explanation given to NO2. So rate equation is given. Always remember order mostly find from the rate law. So here what will be the order? As power of reactant molecule is 2. So order is 2. And from the reaction the number of reactant molecule is also 2. So both are 2. Okay. And for elementary reaction rate is depends on concentration of C2H5I. So here is the power 1. So order is 1. And our the number of reactant molecules involved is also 1. So that's why it is a unimolecular and first order. The above reaction is second order and bimolecular. Okay. So all these are we have studied elementary reaction or the reaction which occur in only one step. No need to write the reaction in 2 steps. Okay. So let's move ahead. So what is the other term, rate determining step, or it is it short we say as RDS. A number of chemical reactions are complex. Okay, complex reaction is nothing but the if the reaction occur in more than one step or two steps or more than two steps, then the reaction is called as complex reaction. So always reaction a complex reaction has a is a group of elementary reactions. So in complex reaction some of the reaction will take fast and some of the reaction will be slow. Okay, so the reaction step which is slowest step, that is called as a rate determining step. So always remember this line. Okay, the slowest step in the is the rate determining step. So here this is the reaction given, and this reaction can be broken into two step. In both the step one is slowest reaction, so it is rate determining step. So the step which is slowest, it is the rate determining step. So what does it mean? The rate law for this chemical reaction is written as rate equal to K, and whatever the reactant is given NO2, you just put here. So rate depends on concentration of that reactant which is present in the slowest step. Okay, so NO2Cl is the reactant present in the slowest step. So rate depends only on the concentration of NO2Cl. Okay, as it is written, the first step being slower and the second it is then the second it is rate determining step. So it is written here. Okay, always remember in problem these reactions are given slow and fast. So slowest step is the rate determining step. Okay, so it is given as it is the slowest step, just highlighting. And the most important term, reaction intermediate. What is reaction intermediate? So in this reaction you can see that NO2Cl breaks into NO2 and Cl gas. So this Cl is produced in first step and gets consumed in second step. But in overall reaction the Cl is not present. Okay, Cl2 is present molecule, but I am talking about this Cl atom which is present in between the reaction. So reaction intermediate produced in a step, okay, and gets consumed in the coming steps. Okay, so reaction intermediate produced in a step and gets consumed in the intermediate or coming steps it can be consumed in second step. If the reaction is occurring in a 4 or 5 step, then if the reaction intermediate is produced in second step, then it gets maybe consumed in fourth step, not tested. But always remember, the reaction intermediate first produced and then consumed in coming steps. Okay, and the second point is that overall reaction or net reaction or resultant reaction intermediate is not present. Why? If we add these two reaction, so this gets cancelled with this because both are on opposite sides. Okay, so how will you write the net reaction? By adding these two get cancel, these two add as with coming as a 2NO2Cl, NO2 gets added, 2NO2 and this Cl2. Okay, so reaction intermediate. So definition the rigid. In the of the reaction, Cl is formed in the first step and consumed in the second. Such species represent the reaction intermediate. Concentration of reaction intermediate does not appear in rate law. A rate law does not contain the reaction intermediate. Okay, in the previous syllabus there is a difference between a reaction intermediate and catalyst. So catalyst affects the rate of reaction, so catalyst can come in the rate this rate law expression, but intermediate never comes, and catalyst is used in the reaction and produced in the final step. Okay, so whereas a reaction intermediate produced in a step and gets consumed in the other steps. Okay, catalyst is used in a reaction and produced in the final step. Okay, so remember this reaction intermediate also. This is a all this question for come for a 2 or 3 marks. So you have to identify what is reaction intermediate, what is rate determining step. So let this is the favorite question of exam: order and molecularity. So order is experimentally determined. Molecularity you can determine by saying by watching the reaction. So this is a reaction. So molecularity will be 2. So it is a theoretical concept. It is the sum of powers of the concentration term for the reactants appear in the rate equation. So this is a rate equation. So what is the power of reactant concentration is 1. So order is first order. But the molecularity is what? It is a number of reactant molecules taking part in elementary reaction. It may be integer, fraction or zero. We have seen during the reading order of reaction, and it is always an integer. Okay, it cannot be zero. If the molecularity is zero, then no reactant molecules are participate. If there is no reactant, then how you will get the product? The reaction is not happening. Okay, next topic. So some of the problems here given. Let's these are the word problems. They are the easy problems. Okay, a reaction occurs. So the two step reaction. It is a slowest step. So this reaction will be your rate determining step. Write the equation of overall reaction. So favorite question: how will you write overall reaction? So overall reaction, uh, which terms, find out which terms gets cancelled. So this gets cancelled, and it will be a reaction intermediate because it is produced in this step and consumed in the other step. Okay, so I think then NO2 will add 2NO2 plus F2 gives 2NO2F. This is the overall reaction. I think written here. And write down the rate law. So then rate law, this step is the slowest step. So rate law will be equal to concentration of this reactant. So KNO2 F2. Okay, and the power is predicted from their stoichiometry. So power is 1. So that's why power is written as a 1. And I already say what is reaction intermediate. It is produced, F is produced in first step and gets consumed in the second step. Okay, hope you have understood. So for finding overall order, just add these two reaction, cut down the similar terms on opposite sides. So F is present on both sides. So this F is present on both sides, so that's why cancel and add the same term on same side. So NO2 plus NO2 gives 2NO2 plus F2, and then NO2F gets 2NO2F2. Okay. Let's move to the next problem. So a complex reaction is given. Predictor rate law is given. NO3. So NO3, these reactants are present in which reaction? Here. So this is the slowest step. Okay, I think identify the rate determining step. So in the rate law, the concentration are given NO and O3. So these NO and O3 are present in this first reaction. So this is your slowest step or rate determining step. Write down the overall reaction and what is the which is the reaction intermediate. So in this reaction, uh, this is your rate determining step. OE is produced in this reaction and gets consumed in the second step. So it is your reaction intermediate. So what will you write the reason? OE is produced in first step and gets consumed in the second step. And what is also asked, what is overall order of reaction? So how will you write overall order? Okay, let me wait for some time. So O is your reaction intermediate and first equation is your slowest step or rate determining step. How I find out? From the rate law, these terms NO and O3 are given in first equation, not in the second equation. Okay, so that's why this is your rate determining step. And for overall order, what will you write down? So similar terms gets cancelled out. Okay, this NO plus NO3, I think NO3 is also on both the sides. Okay, let me see again. This NO3 and NO3 is also on both sides, and let's add O is also on both sides. So NO plus O3 gives NO2 plus O2. Okay, I think this NO3 is also reaction intermediate because both are produced in the first step and gets consumed in the second step. Okay, so both are the reaction intermediate because these both will get cancelled and you will get the NO plus O3 gives NO2 O2. So both are reaction intermediate. Okay, so in this way we covered this molecularity topic in order of reaction. So let's see some of the unsolved problems. So the reaction is given here, two step. The reaction intermediate is what? So so ClO2 minus is produced in this step and it is consumed in the other step. So this is your reaction intermediate. Okay, so option will be what? ClO2 minus. So highlight this answer. For elementary reaction, it is what? Bimolecular, it unimolecular. Okay, so number of reactant molecules are 2, so it is bimolecular. And whether it is first order and second order, we have to check it in example. So we will see this in the next lecture, whether it is first order and second order. Okay, mostly it must be a first order because the topic we have to study in this chapter is related to first order. We will see in the we will clear in the next lecture for this. So one question is also there. The reaction takes place in two steps. Okay, these are two steps. Overall reaction you have to write out, identify reaction intermediate. So NOCl is produced in first step and consumed in the second step. So it is a reaction intermediate. What is the molecularity of each step? So in first step two reactants. So it is a first step is unimolecular. In second step, sorry, two molecules NO plus Cl2. So bimolecular, and second step is also two molecule NOCl2 and NO. So it is also bimolecular. Both the steps are bimolecular. Overall reaction, how will you write overall reaction? So just add, this gets cancelled. So NO plus 2NO plus NOCl plus Cl, sorry, it is on product side. NO plus NO, 2NO plus Cl2 gives 2NOCl. So what I said, overall reaction, this NO will get added to this 2NO plus Cl2 gives NOCl. Okay. Any other problems are not related to the topic we have studied? So today what we covered, we have seen order of reaction, molecularity, reaction intermediate, and these rate determining step and the problems related to that. Okay, then next lecture we will move ahead. I think in next lecture we have to study first order. Thank you.